Breaking news. Tonight, the entire world of athletics is shaken. Not by a record, not by a victory, but by a farewell many hoped would never come. A farewell wrapped in sadness. A farewell wrapped in unanswered questions. A farewell many fans say should not have ended this way. Because today, Marie-Josée Ta Lou, the pride of Ivory Coast, the woman who carried a whole continent's hope on her shoulders, is reportedly preparing to retire. Without a world championship gold, without an Olympic gold, without the moment she fought for her entire life. And the world can't stop asking, how did this happen? How did someone so talented leave with so little? How did the sport fail her this badly? This is the side of track and field nobody wants to talk about. Because for almost a decade, Marie-Josée Ta Lou has been the woman who came close too many times. Close to victory, close to gold, close to that one race that would have changed her entire legacy. She has been fourth. She has been second. She has been third. Everything except first. And the sad part, fans say she deserved better. Analysts say she deserved better. Her rivals know she deserved better. But life didn't give her the one thing she chased harder than anyone else on the track. A global title. Now here comes the controversy. Because some people say her timing was cursed. They say she was born in the wrong era. She came when Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce was still dominating. She came when Elaine Thompson-Herah was unstoppable. She came when Sha'Carri Richardson exploded into global stardom. She came when Shericka Jackson was rewriting the 200M book. She came when Dina Asher-Smith, Torre Bowie, Blessing Okigbear, and Our were all still fierce threats. She was surrounded by monsters, champions with medals stacked higher than the gates she tried to break through. And yet, she fought every single one of them. Never scared, never silent, never small. But the truth hurts. The world doesn't remember almost. They don't respect close. They don't celebrate nearly. History doesn't write about fourth place. And that's the pain. Marie-Josée Ta Lou gave the sport everything, her youth, her body, her tears, her spirit, but the gold she deserved never came. Fans are heartbroken. Some call it injustice. Some call it destiny. Some call it the cruelest story in modern sprinting. But here's where the story turns emotional. Because behind the medals she never won, there is a woman who carried Africa on her back. A woman who inspired young girls across Côte d'Ivoire, across Nigeria, across Kenya, Ghana, and beyond. A woman who showed the world that West Africa could sprint with the Jamaicans and Americans. A woman who smiled even when her heart was breaking. A woman who comforted others even when she was hurting. A woman who lost races but never lost her dignity. And now they say she will walk away. With no Olympic gold, with no world championship gold, just a legacy built on courage, heartbreak, and consistency. And the comparisons begin. They say her story is the opposite of Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, a woman who turned pain into medals. They say she is the opposite of Elaine, who rose from injuries to Olympic greatness. They say she is the opposite of Sha'Carri, who turned controversy into a comeback. They say she is the opposite of Shericka, who found her power late and exploded into dominance. But in truth, Marie-Josée Ta Lou's story is unique. A story of a fighter who never got the finish she deserved. A story of a queen without a crown, but a queen nonetheless. And tonight, as the world prepares for the possibility that we may never see her on the global stage again, there is a sadness in the air, a silence in the stadiums, a feeling that the sport owes her more. Because sometimes, the most powerful athletes aren't the ones who win the most. Sometimes, they are the ones who keep showing up, even when the world keeps taking something from them. Marie-Josée Ta Lou may retire without the gold she dreamed about, but she will never retire from the hearts of those who watched her fight like a warrior. She will never retire from the respect of fans who saw her run with everything she had. And she will never retire from the legacy she built, a legacy of courage, class, and painful beauty. This is breaking news, and this is the story of a champion who didn't need gold to shine.